said that you believe that Jesus is the way, not because you have faith in him, but because you looked at the evidence and you came to the conclusion that, based on eyewitness testimony, that he had to be the Son of God, right? Is that what your position is? That it's not faith, it was probability and evidence that led you to that, right?
No.
Okay.
Thanks for pressing for that.
Okay. I just want to...
You bet.
Before I present my next question, I want to make sure I don't misrepresent what you're saying, right?
If you ask me,
yeah,
Cliff, why do you believe in Jesus? And I say, because I believe.
Right.
I find that to be scary.
Okay, yeah, that is...
I am scared when I ask somebody, why do you believe whatever it is you believe? And they answer me, because I believe. I find that embarrassing. I find that scary.
Right.
So, whenever anybody asks me, why do you believe in Jesus Christ? I don't say because I have faith. I think that's really weak. And intellectually, I got real problems with it.
Okay.
Instead, what I say is, I believe in Jesus because the historical evidence, not proof, I've been over backwards to distance myself from the word proof. No, can't prove anything.
All right.
The historical evidence of the way he lived, taught, died, and rose from the dead point to his trustworthiness.
Okay.
That's why I have taken a step of faith. Everybody has a worldview. Meaning by that, everybody has to struggle through the question, am I worth anything or not? And that's tied to, where do I come from? Secondly, is there a purpose to my life? Or is life ultimately meaningless? Thirdly, now that I am here, how am I going to live my life ethically? Cheat, steal, lie, truth, honest? We all have to make those decisions. And fourthly, what about after death? What happens?
Okay.
None of us can prove anything, but we all have faith that whatever we're living for is reliable. So when I say faith in Christ, I mean the evidence is he's reliable, and I choose him instead of one of the options.
Okay, but those four things that you listed right there, what you're basically saying is that Christianity answers all those things for you?
In a way that is so intellectually satisfying, it's far superior to any other philosophy I've been exposed to.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I get that right. So, you've been telling people, right?
Yeah.
To go home and read the Bible. I don't know which translation.
Gospels. I don't care what the translation, as long as it's an accurate translation.
Okay, so King James is that's okay. Preferably if you had the original Aramaic, you would say that's. Was it Aramaic? Was that the original?
Greek Testament was written in Greek.
Okay, so but if you had that, and let's say you even had that, okay, and you read it.
Yeah.
But you came to the different conclusion.
Yep.
That Christianity is not. It doesn't answer those questions for you. It doesn't answer what you think about the afterlife. If you say you don't really think Jesus is the guy that he says he is, right?
Yep.
Are they wrong, or are you okay with that? Or I mean, have you? I assume you're out here to spread the word of salvation, right? You're trying to get people to think the same way you do. Is that correct?
No.
Or am I? Okay.
I'm not out here to get people to think the same way I do.
But you're trying to get them to accept Jesus Christ as their Savior, right?
I'm out here to introduce people to my closest friend, Jesus Christ.
Okay, but if they go out and read the Bible and they come to a different conclusion,
yeah,
are they wrong?
They're either right or wrong, the same way I am either right or wrong.
So it's an either-or situation. It's not shades of gray. It's not.
Well, there are shades of gray, but due to the fact that Jesus made truth claims, I either accept that as being true and reliable, or I reject it.
Okay.
Him. I reject him or I accept him. Same with Muhammad.
Right.
All religions are the same. That's a truth claim.
Okay.
And guess what? That truth claim contradicts the majority of people on this planet.
That's right. I mean, it contradicts.
Right.
But
so it means it's either right or wrong. Right?
Right. I mean, well, when you say that, okay.
Yeah.
Are you saying that one out of all those religions is true? I mean, I don't want to rephrase two questions that have already been put forward.
Good.
Right now, right?
I love your thinking. All right. If I say one religion is true, that's a truth claim. If I say 5 religions are true, that's a truth claim. If I say all religions are equally true, that's a truth claim. You see, guys, unless you're simply going to say, well, here's an opinion, you're making a truth claim. I don't care if you say 1 religion is true, 5 religions are true, or all religions are true. When you make each one of those statements, you are making a truth claim,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a claim,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I'm confused when you say the word truth claim.
Yes.
That's assuming that the person, and I don't want to argue semantics right now, it's assuming that the person saying that actually believes that whatever they're saying is true, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's true for everyone, obviously.
Oh, no, wait a second. If a Muslim says to me, Islam is the truth, they're not just saying, for me, Islam is the truth.
No,
They're
they
saying,
actually
in
believe
reality.
that, right. It's the same people that think that the sun goes around the earth, right? There's a group in Illinois, they're called the Galileo is wrong people,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They have a convention every year, and they legitimately believe that, the earth does not go around the sun, based on, they're obviously a French group, right?
Yeah.
But they're making a truth claim,
Yeah.
but it's obviously not correct, right? We
Sure.
would all
Right.
we would all agree
But
on
if I
that.
say to you 2 + 2 = 4, is that a truth claim? Oh, come on, guys. If I say 2 + 2 = 4, is that a truth claim?
Yes.
Thank you. That's a truth claim.
It's a claim.
No. It's not just a claim.
It's a claim, and we know that it's true because we can empirically prove it, right? We know every scenario where we have 2 and you add 2 more things to it, you always get 4. There's never been a situation or a scenario where we haven't gotten 4. It's never happened.
George Washington was the first president of the United States. Is that a truth claim?
Yes.
Thank you. Like it or not, guys, you make truth claims, everybody does. So now the question becomes, are you in touch with the truth or not? Obviously, Jesus Christ made an incredible claim. He claimed to be the truth. He claimed to be God in human form. He's either lying, out to lunch, blowing smoke, or else he's who he claimed to be, God in human form. He's making a truth claim. Now, here's what I am getting to resent. As I speak on university campuses, I hear this line of thinking. If you believe that Jesus is the only way to God, you are arrogant, intolerant, and prone to violence. You know why that's so dishonest?
Well, I mean, you're putting people in a box when you say that, and it's not true, right?
Thank you. Why is it not true?
That's a straw man, right?
Well, why is that not true? Yeah, but I hear that from professors, sir. I debate professors, and I hear that one from a lot of professors. Like if I tell you 2 + 2 = 4, is that arrogant? No. It's a truth claim, right? Now, if you say to me 2 + 2 = 5, that's when arrogance or humility is going to be shown. That's when tolerance or intolerance are going to be shown. It's when you and I have a disagreement, whatever the disagreement's about. That's when we're either going to see tolerance and humility, or we're going to see arrogance and intolerance. But to make a truth claim, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Muhammad is the truth. The avatars of Hinduism are the truth. It's not arrogance, it's not intolerance. It doesn't mean you're prone to violence. It means you're making a truth claim. Now, how you respond to people who disagree with you, that'll display whether you're an arrogant twit, an intolerant twit, and prone to violence. Fair enough?
Yeah, I mean, I think what you're saying is you're making a truth claim, right?
Correct.
Hindus are making a truth claim,
Right.
right? Muslims are making a truth claim.
Right.
And what they believe what they're saying is actually true, right?
Atheists are making a truth claim. Agnostics are making a truth claim.
I don't know about atheists are making a truth
Oh, come
claim.
on.
They're making a...
An atheist is saying, I know the universe so well,
What?
I know there is no God. If that ain't a truth claim, I don't know what is.
No, then it depends on what your definition of an atheist is, right?
Just look it up. An atheist is someone who says, I know there is no God. An agnostic is someone who says, I'm not sure, I don't know. So if
Okay.
you're a hard atheist,
Okay.
you're saying, I know there is no God. If you're an agnostic, you're saying, I don't know.
Okay, I'll agree with those definitions. If you want to go down that route, that's fine. I mean, most people, technically you're supposed to categorize atheists as agnostic atheists or Gnostic atheists, starting with the G, G-N-O-S-T, right? Gnostic atheists are the ones that say, I know there is no God. And that is an unscientific position to have, right? Because I can't go around proving people wrong. I'm sure you've already gotten 18 questions on this, right? I can't go around proving that God doesn't exist, right?
Good.
It just means that, like you said, you've put out what you think is a truth claim. I've looked at that, and I've said, it hasn't satisfied me. I'm not convinced.
Yep.
And we can both go our separate ways and we're fine, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that we're all right. You can't put everybody in a box.
Right.
Not everybody thinks the same way.
Right.
And I think you've done a good job saying that, right? But
Hope so.
yeah, I mean, I guess my central question was, last semester we had those Hindu monks that were walking around. They were giving out the Bhagavad Gitas.
Good.
Okay. And they believed what they were saying was true. And I guess
Yes. And I respect them.
well, I mean, you're saying that if you accept Jesus, you will eventually get to salvation, right?
If you accept Jesus, he promises you'll go to heaven.
Right.
Yep.
I'm not so well versed in Hinduism, but I can assume that along the way to Nirvana, or I'm sorry, that's Buddhism. Sorry.
No, it's both. Hinduism
It's
and
both. Yeah,
Buddhism
it's both.
you're headed toward, hopefully
Right?
you're going
if
to Nirvana.
If you go along the right path, what is it, the 8 steps or whatever it is, right? You will achieve enlightenment. And
Yeah.
whatnot,
Yeah.
and that's their version of salvation.
Right.
So it is possible then that both truth claims can be right and both people can reach salvation.
No, because they contradict each other. I'm either here or not here.
So you look at both.
I'm not both here and not here.
So you're looking at both truth claims, and you're saying that me, Cliff, I'm saying that my Christian one is correct.
No, I'm saying the evidence is that Jesus Christ is reliable in a way that none of the options are.
Okay.
Don't take it from me. Read the Quran, read the Vedas and Upanishads, read the Gospels, and ask yourself, what does the evidence point to? If you're a searcher after truth, if you want to live in reality, you owe it to yourself as a thinking human being to seriously explore the options that you think are good options. All I'm doing here is standing here saying, Jesus Christ is a great option. I can't prove him. The evidence is he's reliable. You got to check him out. Read the Gospels for yourself. Don't take it from me. As a thinking human being, go to the source document, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, read it for yourself.